When I came out as gay, it was difficult for my family, especially my father, to deal with that. And so for a period of about 10 years, we basically didn't communicate. Knowledge. The nurse called it a roller coaster, this lift and dip of days, the way my father may drift to sleep, twitch and shake, eyes glazed, then wake, spend the day or night alert.
Life has a way of closing the circle, and it was the end of his father's life that brought Ed Madden back to the Patriarch's sickbed in Northeast Arkansas in June 2011.
Sometimes we think it must be the end, but then he's back, hungry, demanding something sweet, or to be wheeled out for a smoke, his eyes bright, that grin. She says he's done this so much that when it really does get bad, we won't know to know it.
At their reunion, there was no bitterness, just a father happy to see his son before the sun set in his life for the last time. Apparently, you can go home again.
Or won't accept that this is it, expectant, waiting for him to wake. My mother ready to cook him anything, and me ready to lift him to his chair, wheel him anywhere. It was just a kind of surreal situation to be back in your childhood home that you hadn't seen in a long time, sleeping in your childhood bedroom, taking care of a man you'd always thought of as big and strong and tough, and he was frail.
Mm-hmm.
It was my turn to take care of him.
Shedding his professional persona as associate English professor in those waning weeks, Madden became caregiver and listener. But his natural instincts as a writer took over, and he began keeping a journal while he made the inevitable end-of-life preparations for his father.
I think when you're in that situation with terminal illness, just the daily stuff of life becomes more significant. Eating, sleeping, taking your medicine, being able to get in a wheelchair and go outside and smoke. Those little daily ordinary things become much more weighted when you're in that context.
Madden wrote hundreds of poems in a journal while sitting at his father's bedside or late at night when he couldn't sleep. After his father passed away, Madden returned to Columbia and compiled 29 of those poems into a book.
I was writing while I was there. It's just after I got back here to South Carolina, I started thinking seriously about making that material into poetry. Thinking about what poetry could do with that experience.
It hasn't been the healing experience for his family Madden hoped for, but it has been cathartic. His book, My Father's House, resonated with the Columbia audience that came to hear the poetry, now set to music by former USC music student Patrick Dover.